Hello there, Charger people. This is Mrs. Boyd. Today, we're talking about areas of parallelograms and triangles. It's all about formulas. You just got to remember what they are. The area of a parallelogram is equal to B times H. B is the base. Oh, that wasn't the right button, was it? Holy moly. B is base. So put base here. And H is for, you guessed it, height. Base and height, the height is always going to be at the right angle. So this right angle here is where we determine the height. We wouldn't do it right here. That wouldn't make any sense. So it's always got to be at the longest point, which is where there's a right angle. The perimeter is equal to P, which is 2 times A plus B. A is side, as we see right there, and B is base. So pretty much just putting some numbers in a calculator to go with a formula. Let's practice this just a little bit. We want to find the area and the perimeter of all three of these parallelograms. First, let's do the area of the first one here. So we have A for area is base times height. So the base is going to be 6.5. This length right here. And then the height, the right angle is 5. So we do the area is 6.5 times 5 is 32.5 units squared. It's not given on here, but let's say that the length of this side right here, let's go ahead and say that's 6. So to find the perimeter, we do 2 times A plus B, the length of the side plus the length of the base. Well, 6 plus 6.5 is 12.5, and 2 times 12.5 is 25. That's not true. Just kidding. Oh yeah, that's right. Haha. Sorry, I didn't compute this beforehand, so I was second guessing myself. Let's do another one. The area of this parallelogram is the length of the base. So the base is going to be the length that the right angle comes from. Somehow it's not given to you here, so I'm just gonna tell you that it's 4. So if we add 5 and 4 together, we get 9, and that's the length of the base. The height, or also, I don't know how this happened. We're going to say it's 7. So the area is going to be 63 units squared. The perimeter is going to be 2 times the length of the side plus the length of the base. So that's 2 times 17, or 34. Last one, we're going to say the height is 9, and let's say the base is 9 as well. So the area is going to be the base times the height. That means it's 81 units squared. And the perimeter is going to be 2 times, well, I really just erase this and start over. I messed that up. Perimeter is 2 times the length of the side plus the length of the base. It's 2 times 21 or 42. What I didn't say is that when area is units squared, perimeter is in just units, no squares. So from here, we're going to skip this next problem because it involves having to do some factoring, and I'm not into that today. So moving over to areas of triangles. First thing, we're going to look at our formulas. A, the area is 1/2. B, which is base. That's a D, holy cow. And H is height again. And again, this is always at the right angle. Okay, so it would be here where our right angle lies that we would do the height, the longest point between a side and a hypotenuse, or and a vertex. The perimeter is the words, the sum of the lengths of a side, I don't know why, there we go, and the base and a side, or it's just the sum of all three sides together. All right, let's look at these. Again, it's missing some numbers, and I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's fill them in real quick. We're going to say that this base is 8, and this side is 8 because it's an equilateral triangle. Let's say if that side is 7, let's say this guy is 4, and this one is 8. And then this last triangle, we know that one and that one. Let's say this short side is 13, and the hypotenuse, let's say, is 28. So now that we have that all straightened out, area. You know what? Let's do one together. Sorry, I'm all confusion today. All right. We want to find the area of this triangle. So area is 1/2 the base times the height, or 1/2 the base, which is 8. I didn't tell you the height. Let's call that 7. So 1/2, 8 times 7. Well, that means it's half of 56, or 28 units squared. And then for the perimeter, 8 plus 8 plus 8. So the perimeter is 24 units. Now that all that confusion is over, you all pause here and find the area and the perimeter of the second triangle. All right, so the area is going to be 1/2 times 7 times 4. 1/2 the base times the height. So that means the area is half of 28, or 14 units squared. The perimeter, 7 plus 8 plus 4, is 19 units. Last but not least, pause here. Last triangle, area and perimeter, please. All right, area is 1/2 the base, which is 20. We don't include this dashed part because that's not part of our triangle. And the height is 12, so we do include that. So that means the area is half of 240. I'm so sorry, my handwriting is so bad. That means it's 120 units squared. The perimeter, add the lengths of the three sides. So 13 and 28 and 20. That means it's 20, 40, 50, 61 units. I just did that in my head, so please check my work. If I did it wrong, I apologize. Last but not least, we've got a little word problem here. We're going to do this one because it's pretty straightforward. I think we can do it. The height of a triangle is 2 times its base. So the height is 2 times its base. If the area of the triangle is 400 square units, find its base and height. So we know the area is 1/2 base times height. So we can say that 400 is our area, is 1/2 the base, and then the height is 2 times the base. So we've got 400 is 2 divided by 2 cancels out. Really, it's 2 over 2, base squared. 2 over 2 cancels out. And we've got 400 is b squared. That means b is, we do the square root of each side to get rid of the square. So square root 400. So if the base is 20, we know that the height is 2 times the base. So height is 40. So that means base is 20, height is 40, and that's our solution. I hope this is pretty straightforward. I hope you don't have any questions. If you do, you know how to find me and reach me. Hope to see you soon.